Howdy, folks, and welcome back to She-Hulk. We're up to episode 7 of season 1, The Retreat. The thumbnail kind of gave away that we're going to have bits of that. Those guys who were in costume, like the cosplayers, are going to be in this at some point. I don't know what their purpose is. I don't know anything about them. But my real question is Daredevil. I mean, come on. They teased Daredevil 2 episodes ago now. And they only have a couple more episodes to go in this whole season. So when are they bringing him in? It's not like a Book of Boba Fett Mandalorian thing where I expect this to become the Daredevil show for 2 episodes. I just want to see when he's going to appear. He doesn't have to be in it for very long. I'm just kind of curious. We have the new needle, which almost certainly is a vibranium needle to try to extract the blood. And people are saying that the people we saw who were packaging the needle might have been AIM. I don't know that there was any necessarily indications in what we saw that they were AIM, but that's a possibility. Could also be just some other group, I guess. I don't know. Could be Val's group. My suspicion is still that ultimately Val might be in charge, because I don't know why I keep talking like this. I'm sorry about that. That Val might be in charge ultimately of this group, and is trying to build her own or get her own Hulk on her team. That would make a lot of sense considering how they featured her. It's kind of assembling this group of anti-heroes or whatever you want to call them. Getting her own Hulk would be on the list. So my money's still that Val's involved. Other people are saying AIM. Why AIM? What would they care about? I mean, just scientific research? Just creating a villain? I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But are we going to get Daredevil? Let's find out.
Conversation with beautiful.
Yeah, what's up with this Josh dude? Is he part of the bad guys? Does every person she runs into have to be part of the bad guys? Or can he actually be a nice guy that she wants to date?
Woman.
Oh, maybe she is going to date Josh. Again, please don't be a bad guy. Stop it. Let her have some enjoyment in life. Early morning drinking, Jen? First date, Jen, come on. Yeah, I was going to say, don't invite him in. It's first date. Got to wait for at least a second date. Second date? You coming in? Oh, she waited too long. Third date? Yeah. Now, so help me God. If he's taking advantage of her being asleep to try to get blood from her because he's evil, writers, come on, let her have happiness. Oh no. They're making him a bad guy. He's ghosting her now. He must have gotten a blood sample or something. I mean, it's now Saturday. You'd think that if he did take anything from her, like a blood sample, that we already would have had an indication, like in Gen form, she would have noticed a mark or something. So I don't think he did that. But why is he ghosting her? I sure hope he turned out to be good. Please. She must be getting texts from other people. Come on. Her phone can't be completely silent for this long. But she should send one more text. It's been a couple days, right? At least a day. Should send some text saying, hey, how you doing? Or something.
Hey, I'm not interrupting your weekend plans, am I?
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Wait a minute. It said that message, the last message she sent to him was delivered, but doesn't it say read if they read it? I guess if they enable read receipts, right?
Get moving.
Okay. Are these? They're not just cosplayers, because that's some serious damage.
What the hell?
2 men working through their resentments in
Ah.
a safe environment.
Oops.
Spanish is a language, not a nationality, so.
You've never heard of Spain?
I know it's not.
Or suit off would be great first step.
Jen's curious.
Take your suit off.
With the same guys who.
This is a perfectly valid character moment, but hasn't she already had these thoughts, and didn't she already think about this stuff earlier on? I don't know why I wouldn't say wasting time, but why we're taking time to do this now. She's already talked about this or thought about it.
Like She-Hulk stick. Felt really good, Porcupine.
Oh, get him to take his suit off. Oh, put it back on.
Too much.
Well, it's only been 3 days, though, really? Shouldn't she wait at least a week before she deletes it? Who's driving? Why are they not showing us the driver? I mean, it could be that he's just not important, but it could also be that they're trying to hide somebody we might recognize. No, it's just not important. Oh, we are going to see what happened to him. All right, predictions. 1, he took her blood and she didn't notice, and he's a bad guy. 2, something happened to him. He was abducted or killed or something, and he's actually a good guy. I'm hoping the third option, he's a good guy and he's just been detained or something and he isn't dead. But okay, let's find out. Okay, good guy or bad guy? Oh no. Bad guy. Why? Oh, is he the Hulk King, or is he sending that to the Hulk King? And he's saying he got the blood. Come on, writers, why are you so predictable? Why did you make this guy just too good to be true? Why couldn't she have a good guy in her life? Dang it. Are we finally going to get another mid-credit scene? Nope. They don't want to give those to us anymore. Hopefully they'll at least have one at the final episode. Okay, so it was another good Jen character episode. Unfortunately, I found out this guy's bad. No Daredevil. Again. They're really going to save him for like the last bit of the last episode or something. What's going on? I mean, why feature him in the trailer if he's not going to have any contribution of any significance to the story? That seems weird. But, you know, Jen, she might have repeated a lot of stuff that she'd been talking about and thinking about before. But at least she's happier now, maybe, I think. But, of course, the writers had to do the predictable thing and make the guy who was actually interested in her be a bad guy who's either working for the Hulk King. I'm not quite sure how that worked. Either working for the Hulk King or he is the Hulk King. Why would the Hulk King be telling... I guess he could be telling other people that he got the blood, but I think he was talking to the Hulk King with the text saying he got the blood. Well, how come she didn't notice she had a needle mark on her? That's the thing I can't get over. You would have thought that if somebody extracted blood from you, you would have noticed at some point that you had a hole. He would have had to have done something to stop the bleeding. I mean, in the hospital or the clinic, they put like a cotton over it and a bandage to stop the bleeding. It just doesn't make any sense, does it? Huh. Anyway, that's a bit of a nitpick I can't get over because it doesn't make any sense. But he got the blood, apparently. He's a bad guy. Sucks. And now our car's smashed. It's okay, I don't really like Priuses anyway. They're too rinky-dink and I don't like them. Give me a truck any day. But no. Just joking there. Guys, not a lot story-wise. I mean, the only story advancement we got was that little bit at the end that said 3 days earlier. That's it. That's all we got in the big plot. That whoever wants her blood has now got her blood. That's it. That sucks. But, I mean, I've decided a long time ago that the show is not going to give us a very deep story. Like some shows have a story that really connects each episode. Even though I didn't really like Moon Knight that much, it had a story, that was connecting all the episodes together. She-Hulk's not going to do that. It's going to have some elements that pop up from time to time, but the vast majority of each episode is really going to be character stuff, some humor, lighthearted stuff, and legal stuff, pretty much. This one had a little bit of legal stuff in the sense that as his lawyer, she went out there with the parole officer to check on him, and that was about it. And then it was all character stuff. So it's fine. I enjoyed it. Don't get me wrong. I just wish there was more story stuff, but I still enjoyed it. It was still a fun watch. At no point did I get bored, which is a big, big thing with me. I hate watching shows where I'm watching the episode and I'm like, I'm bored. This is boring. Never happened. So it was entertaining in that regard. But what do we have? This is episode 7, right? So we have 9, I think, right? 1 or 2 more episodes. I can't remember if it's 8 or 9. So got to get Daredevil soon if he's going to have any significance. If it's not just a cameo. I did enjoy the joke, where she's like, "Do you remember this guy, right? Did they do previously on him? We're going to do it now anyway." She forces a previously on. I love that. Fourth wall stuff, great. And that was the fourth wall thing for this particular episode. Yeah, otherwise, it was a fun episode. It's just, I kind of want more for the story. That's all. This isn't Josh, is it? Back here in the courtroom drawing? I don't know. Facial features kind of look like him. But I don't think she met him until the wedding. So anyway, guys, nothing else. No, that's all just drawing. There's no scenes. Let me know what you thought, and let me know what you think about the difference in this series versus other Marvel series on Disney Plus, and how the fact that there's not really a major story component. It's really character stuff and legal stuff, and it really is the bulk of the show. Do you like that? Do you not like that? Do you not care either way? Like I said, I find it still entertaining. I just was hoping for more story. Doesn't mean I don't like it. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments what you thought, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.